like a specific core to have like extra fast attack speed, so you can get those hits on very fast?
I don't know. I mean, it would be a core with like a stun, right? So who would that be? Like a CK, obviously, AACK, a Dota 1, Dota 2 classic now at this point, one of the best. And CK is just such a good hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume maybe Liquid will ban out Void. I just think AA plus Void, not even laning wise, is really good, just in general.
Okay, I don't know if you do this on purpose or not, because it was already banned by the time you started talking about it.
That's just a smart ban.
I mean, I really wish that Vega Squadron ban out the Brewmaster, because I think that Team Liquid's really good with that.
Wait, did they? I can't tell. Did they actually?
Yeah, they already did that.
Oh, come on.
What?
You guys are cheating.
How am I cheating? I keep asking you.
There's a little lag, you know?
No, the resolution's off.
Oh, actually, I know that for that one. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So don't call me dumb. I'm smart.
Oh.
Me smart.
Okay. But you were smart if you didn't see the Void, because they banned that. They didn't like that combo either.
I mean, Shiva, you don't have to make me blush, thanks.
I just did. You're welcome. And the Nature's Prophet gets banned as well. So that's no mind control Nature's Prophet. And I agree with Vega. That's a scary sight in any lineup.
Sniper, Nature's Prophet, yeah. Who cares about the bans? Let's get to our pick.
Yeah, I love picks.
Who coming out with the pick?
What do you want to see picked here? A real hero this time.
All right, real hero.
For Vega right now.
Maybe I'm bonkers, but I do want to see the Anti-Mage. I want to see that Vega Anti-Mage.
What about that? Oh, we might. Isn't this the first time we saw was... Oh, never mind. They don't have the Winter Wyvern. They had to pick that. You had to deny it from the Winter Wyvern team.
Yeah.
Is that the new meta? It has to be.
I mean,
I don't.
Winter Wyvern, Omni Knight. You just saw with any sort of heals with Winter Wyvern or with Omni Knight is so good.
At least, you know, Jake.
Stacking heals is OP. I've been saying it for years.
There's a chance that if they keep getting picked together, that maybe only Winter Wyvern will. I
don't see anybody banning out Omni Knight in the last entire series. It's Winter Wyvern that's the problem.
There you go. Got him.
Bring her to the ban pool. Destroyer.
Who?
Winter Wyvern.
Oh, okay.
That's what you get. You know, you feel bad for that kid that never gets picked. You feel.
I mean, Winter Wyvern was picked a decent amount at TI though. It didn't do well, but.
But you know, person down on their luck, you try to help them out, and then they become a monster. That's why I don't help anybody ever.
Oh. I just thought you were a jerk. You know what I was going back to? I still can't believe Ace said he doesn't want techies in CM mode because it's not strong enough. Is that a real reason?
You said, is it ready? And to be in CM, they have to be a viable hero. He believes that the hero's so bad, it's not competitive.
Oh, we haven't seen that hero in a long time.
Pugna.
Is that you guys, is that a Liquid's playing it? That's not a Matumba hero. That's a middle hero, right?
Miracle
I don't think Matumba plays it, or it could be off. Could be offlane, right?
It could be anywhere.
Wait, what am I doing?
They're all such talented people.
Wait, what am I doing? This guy's over here. My bad. I just messed this whole thing up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice it before.
That's all right. I think Pugna. I'm feeling it offlane. Oh, Pugna in the offlane.
Pugna. This is a great pickup. I love Pugna. He's got a lot of different Netherworld stuff that he can do right now, and on this team, I mean, he could just blow suckers up.
And they don't really have like a nether ward hitter unless you. I mean, you're gonna have obviously a physical carry, but right now you don't have like a support who can hit the nether ward at all.
No. Now that is a hero that I like to see for G. The Queen of Pain.
The Quappy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the G special. Yeah, I don't know.
So Quap on Dire.
I mean, Omni Sand King is a great combo, but that doesn't do anything with the Quap. The Quap and Ancient Apparition are just, you know, popping around, running away from people. Where's the initiative? Where's the fire in this team, you know?
And Vega? You got the Sand King.
Sand King's okay, but I never assume that he's going to do good enough to be your main initiator.
And maybe they give a lower down as Sven or something like that.
If Sand King...
Or Anti-Mage. And then Anti-Mage, when he's fast enough, he can just go in.
The Anti-Mage is going to get banned last, right?
Probably.
Almost has to.
Yeah.
I guess they feel they don't have to because against Earthshaker, Winter Wyvern, they feel they have lockdown, but even... I don't know. Anti-Mage is one of those heroes like that can beat you 1v5 and you just feel bad no matter what.
If the game lasts long enough, you give Vega a chance.
You never know exactly.
Yeah. Not worth the risk. I think you're right on that ban. If they don't, they deserve death.
All right.
Like to lose. Not like, you know, to get hurt in real
Actually
life.
die.
Whoa.
All right, Liquid. One more hero before we go into the next band.
Where's the Matumba Man hero?
You feel like they pick Matumba Man first?
Maybe. I just want to know where it's at.
I mean, they have the Pugna. It's very open. Would they go for another open hero?
Yeah, they definitely could. Because Pugna, I mean, obviously, even remember Loda used to play it in carry for Alliance a ton of times. Can go middle as well. The base damage got nerfed a while ago, so it's not as good middle, but they're Vipers, so.
It's Viper.
We'll toss him middle against Quap. I think we've been seeing this matchup a ton.
I'm not liking this anymore.
Quap Viper. Why not?
Pugna's only good mid. What's he gonna do with
What are you saying? He's been used. He's great off lane.
I mean,
Boots first. He actually has insanely high move speed for his little elf legs.
He quick.
He's an elf?
Look at all. No. But
have you seen it? He wears the little elf shoes, you know, with the little curl?
Yeah.
If you look at him,
he's
that's
not an
adorable.
elf. Those are regional shoes based on cultures, Grant. There's many cultures that wear those
like elf
in real life.
I thought it was like that you know that one book, The Cobbler and the Elves, and like the cobbler doesn't have enough thread to make shoes, but then these little elves help him. No?
The only elf I know are the Keebler ones.
Yeah, and I hate them.
Okay.
Like, how do you live in a tree? At least, like, SpongeBob lives in a pineapple. How do you live in a tree? I don't know. What a world we live in.
What do you mean how you live in a tree? There's loads of animals that live in a tree.
Yeah, but not elves. they're elves. How are they living in a tree?
Squirrels? Birds?
Yeah, but...
Worms? Woodpeckers?
Yeah, so how can the Keebler elves live in a tree without squirrels coming in and stealing all the cookies? Like, how does that make any sense?
That's part of the lore.
There
They
is
have
no
magic
lore.
that
They
wards them off.
defend
What are
the
you
trees
talking
with
about?
the cookies.
The cookies aroma fend them up. They have little warrior elves with cookie
Hey,
swords
that's interesting.
attacking squirrels.
Vega bans the anti-mage themselves.
What?
Okay, we'll toss that on the
Maybe they
ban.
thought it was pick time.
Yeah, maybe they made a mistake.
Oh no. What have we done? I mean, it could happen, because now that you have last ban in the pick right away, I highly doubt that happened, but it could.
You could.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a mental thing. Team Liquid was about to ban Animage, and they're like, no, we're going to save you.
I mean, Liquid already did their last ban, so that'd be tough.
No, it's right there, dumbass.
It's a Slark ban?
Wait, what?
Why would they ban out Slark?
You idiot.
All right, I'm losing it.
Is Slark really good against the Viper, perhaps?
I mean, repelled Slark against all of these. Like, Slark bullies Winter Wyverner, Shaker, and Pugna. And being repelled, you don't get affected by Corrosive, really bullies him too.
All right.
I think that's a good ban. This is one of the few times Slark could just run around unchecked. Super easy.
Checked.
Well, Liquid has only 4 seconds left
Oh, no.
to decide.
2.
Where's
What?
the anti-mage?
Are they going to random?
I don't think they do.
I don't think that's a random. That's a troll.
Okay, well, that's definitely the first time we've seen that.
So that will be the carry lane troll on the Dire side.
Yep.
Oh, well, we'll talk about push. You got a Pugna, you got a Troll, you got a Viper.
They just don't have. Well, they have a Winter Wyvern for sustain, but there's not that much.
That ain't a lot.
But I guess it does help with pushing, because you can just cold embrace the creep that the tower is attacking.
So it is Pugna off lane, though.
Yeah,
Per
it does look
normal.
like it.
Boo.
And Troll is one of those heroes that doesn't need that much help in the safe lane, so we're gonna see an active Earthshaker Winter Wyvern, I would imagine.
Yep, I think, well, they might have to stay because Omni Knight will get destroyed.
What?
Is that that it is? Vega's playing it?
What?
Do we even have the hero over here?
Yeah, I don't think so.
we do. So where's this guy going? Are they
He's going
actually
safe
safe
lane.
laning a... Well, I'm picking Liquid.
All right, Grant, do you want to tell why Morphling is a surprising pick?
Because, I mean, it's nerfed carry potential, and they needed a carry hero. And we've even, I think Jarek's was talking about, he's like, this hero, all he can do now is pretty much playing that 4 role. Maybe a poor man's 3 role, but they picked it as a carry?
They believe in it.
Like, I can't even go over all
But you
the
can
nerfs that got it.
You can
It just
copy the
changed.
Troll, you can copy the Viper, you can be the Pugna, you know? Be the enemy.
Be the enemy.
Why not just pick a hero that can be itself and be good at that?
Fair enough. All right,
I'm going.
Liquid?
It's got to be Liquid. I mean, if Vega wins, okay.
Cheever.
Liquid for me as well.
Well, you're both dummies. All right?
You're
Vega
hero too today.
either has zero idea what they're doing or has the best plan in the world, and I'm going for best plan in the world. Let's go, Shark!
All right, with that, it is over to our commentators, Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for the second and final series of the day. Vega Squadron versus Liquid. And indeed,
We got a morph.
We got a morph.
We did.
Now, this is a surprise. A lot of people not really talking about this hero in high regards, especially when it's in the carry position. Jarex and stuff has sort of mentioned it, and people have said, well, it's sort of maybe tailored towards being played in a non-carry role. But Vega, they're doing it. Aloha Dance is picking it. He's playing it in position 1. How is it going to work out? Out of all the teams to do it, he's doing it against Team Liquid. This is going to be incredible.
Yeah, so, I mean, for people who don't know, you don't have Replicate anymore. It really makes it so split pushing and everything is so much harder on the hero. Now though, Morph costs 0 mana. That is the one thing. So Morph, you're not gonna eat those like Pugna shots from the Nether Ward or anything along those lines, and you don't have to depend on so much. But he did get nerfed a lot because you can't go for that crazy split push. You can still farm. It's just the Earthshaker really for disables on Liquid, but yeah, his carry potential is way weaker now. And
I mean, maybe he didn't read the patch notes. Maybe he's looking at his heroes and be like, my goodness, what the hell is this spell?
In the first level of it is also, it's 160-second cooldown. It's almost a 3 minute. It's one of the longest in the game. And sure, you can get like these basic abilities when at 6, they could be very strong, but you're a safe lane carry. When are you gonna really go into lane like at level 6 and try to make this big stuff happen with it? You only get the basic abilities as well. But we'll see what they're gonna be able to do with it. They tried to pick an elusive carry on top of the Queen of Pain, these 2 hard to kill heroes. But versus Liquid, can be bold. Troll Warlord can suffer though. We'll start looking at Liquids, and Troll Warlord with it versus high magic damage, he suffers until he gets that BKB. But that's what he'll emphasize on getting. We'll probably see him go for like SNY, BKB, something along those lines for Miracle. And look at where they're positioned here. They have 5 heroes. They start TPing out the lanes though.
Yeah, grab the bounty. Off the go. Matu to the mid. And indeed, as you say, Miracle to the top. On Troll.
Okay, so we'll see how. I'm intrigued. I really want to see if he can make the Morphling work, because I've seen it have. Yeah. I've seen people at least do well. They've been like, I've seen like 15-2 carry Morphling, and then the late game comes and it's a super farm Morphling, but then doesn't have Replicate to get out of the fights when he does get caught. So it's.
And I want to see how he builds it as well. Do you still just build it the same way?
I think there's the Lincoln's Ethereal Blade, right?
Yeah.
I think you just have to go for Lincoln's Ethereal Blade, maybe BKB Scotty, something along those lines. The standard builds. At least he has the mixed magical and physical damage to deal with the Decrepify too, so maybe that's what they were thinking of having.
True. Yeah, there's ways to work around it. In fact, bottom lane.
Mind Controls looks to be in a whole lot of trouble.
He is in a very awkward place indeed, surrounded by 3. This is going to be your first blood, and it goes to the Morph. Aloha Dance picks it up. There's a tricky lane down there. Mind Control's got to be careful how close he gets. Top lane. GH for the block onto Afterlife. Can't quite get it off fully, so Afterlife will be fine.
So they're starting off that defensive tri-lane this time around, and then we'll see GH do what GH does, run to the middle lane over and over again with those fissures, just to help out Matu.
Well, there we have you. Not surprised there. Only the 2nd time it's picked in 707 pro games.
Nox is giving Sin some shit. Look at that. Then again, it was against Cinder, and what is that supposed to mean?
Knoxville.
Come on, Nox.
Can we throw a little less shade?
Mind Control bottom again, getting caught up from the stun. He's dead.
All right. I mean, this patch seems to be the let's feed as an offlaner patch. We've seen so many offlaners just die time and time again in the first few minutes.
They do struggle. And he's a Pugna, so he's fast, but if they can get on top of him, it's pretty easy kills. And that was just the 2 supports there. So Morphling getting full lane experience for Vega, looking like a great start for them.
I guess this is what happens when you have a few patches of being used to go to the jungle on the Iron Talon. Now these offlaners are having to lane again, and they're
Matu mid.
Wrap around from Vega. Slayer's in with the Burrow Strike, and they'll burst him down low. Fairy Fire buys him some time. He still falls. They will get the kill onto Slayer in return. G's able to blink out, so successful play again from Vega. They are making the moves in these lanes, and it's paying off.
We have talked about Slayer in the past, how his roaming has been pretty on point for Vega. Whenever they have success, it's because of the Slayer rotations.
Both carries getting some beautiful CS at the moment. 18-11, 17 for 14. Miracle and Aloha Dance.
Yeah, both mid laners suffering.
Yep.
10-1 on Quap. It's at 3 minutes too. 10-1 on Quap and 7-2 Viper. Both of them are not having great last hits in that mid lane because of all the rotations and threatening, just straight threatening for kills. I saw G straight up just auto-attacking Matu for a while so Slayer could come in for that rotation.
Top
though.
They've got the Fisher block. The Afterlife does repel. Runs himself away. Miracle not quite enough right click to bring down the Omni.
No bashes.
Look at Slayer's position again. He's ready to come in with the wraparound onto Mind Control if Mind Control steps too far.
Oh, that's new. I haven't seen this for Troll now. They added an extra hotkey now. When you have to switch in melee and range form, you have an extra hotkey now to actually have to use your spells.
Is there a benefit to that, having it not on the same hotkey?
Probably the opposite, because players are probably used to having it.
Yeah,
be one
you're
ability.
toggling and you're pressing the same button.
Yeah.
You're right now. An extra key.
More buttons. They want to make Troll have more than one 2-button hero.
Make him a little less brainless.
Yeah.
Mid lane as it continues, still very close between these two.
And the Troll and the Morphling very close as well. The Morphling just has that kill advantage and full experience advantage is what I would assume. He's actually not ahead of. I thought he'd be a little bit more ahead of the Troll, but he's actually quite even. So Zayats has been sapping a bit of that experience with the Sanking in that bottom lane. But now Slayer making the rotations, putting down those wards at the night time to make sure that the roam does not catch G off guard. And notice how G skipped the Shadow Strike. Talk about it anyway, but Shadow Strike versus Corrosive Haze.
Yeah,
it's not really the greatest. Yeah. Or I said Corrosive Haze. Corrosive Skin, sorry.
Get your heroes right, for.
Ah, come on. They're similar names.
I mean, Corrosive Haze is a silly name. Amplify was so much better.
Matu.
There we go. Burrow Strike comes in for lead-in. Looks to proc the Cold Feet. And they should have the damage to bring this one down. Fisher comes through. Infused Raindrop. Not enough to save Matuma Man. Did have the 10-1 charges, mine. Didn't find the chance to pop him. And it cost him his life. Maybe if he had those out, he could have got away with it. Gotta say though, bottom lane, Aloha Dance. He's certainly been striking quite a bit of fear into Mind Control. The punches he can offer once he's in his Agi.
Mind Control is getting a little bit of farming levels though here when the rotation came out.
He's getting something out. Mid lane, Fisher into G.
Mind Control Slayer coming in from behind. They're looking to go for him here. They have the waveform, they have the stun. And he's brought down. Very low armor on Pugna, having only that 2 armor, that right click from Morphling. Since he's full Agi morphed, it's very devastating.
I mean, I'm excited to see this because this Morphling is getting a good time in the lane at the start. We're certainly going to see Vega at this pace play the game that they hope to with this Morphling. And we'll just see if their plan is good enough to make this Morphling work in 707.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still very excited to see what he can make happen with it. And he has queued up the Lincoln, so it is the similar item build as I would imagine. Especially versus Troll Warlord, you want to go for that Lincoln's Ethereal Blade build. Lincoln's Ethereal Scotty. Definitely look pretty solid. And oh, Miracle.
What's going on?
We were talking about this earlier.
Oh, everyone wants the Battle Fury now.
Just wants the Battle Fury on the Troll as well. Yep.
See, I was doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
And before it was actually good.
He's been all about that. I've been chatting with him a bit and seeing him in other people's streams and stuff, just being like, buy Battle Fury. Doesn't matter what hero you are. As long as you're a melee core, buy Battle Fury.
Slayer, he's going to get this one. Burrow strikes in.
Nice.
Double damage gets the kill. Kuro will look to make him pay, and he should be able to chase this one down. Slayer does not have a lot of stick charges, and he's certainly making Kuro spend a lot of time for this.
GH comes in.
And he'll take that one. Oh, will he?
He's got the totem.
There we go. Fine.
Made him work for it.
It does indeed. Takes a lot of time. And indeed, the Miracle Troll Battle Fury. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Guess he wants to be able to match the farm of the Morphling too, but I mean, we're just saying that it's pretty much the Battle Fury on melee cores patch. It seems to be what people are starting to get the trend on.
I mean, it got that buff that we asked for. I mean, at least I was hoping for.
Of course you would.
And it's working out. Mid lane, G. Tied up by GH.
Top lane, though, they're coming around with double support rotation.
Oh,
Afterlife is baiting him very far forward.
And Liquid sort of made a fail move mid. It's going to be Vega with a superior move up top indeed. Catching him out. Slamming him down with the hammer of Omni Knight. 7 for 2.
Did not expect that one.
This is... I mean, we looked at Vega versus Liquid. We've seen how these two teams have been doing so far in the DreamLeague, and so far this 8 minutes is very impressive for Vega Squadron, standing up against Liquid and, for the most part, coming out on top. Aloha Dance is going to be very farmed on this Morphling.
They're making really nice rotations.
Yeah.
Like the Slayer's rotations, he's gotten that kill mid by himself. He killed Killed the Viper as well with the one rotation. It's like every single one. He's part of all 7 of them. So just really good moves by Slayer, as we do tend to see from him.
Yeah, Zayat's in the mid lane, trying to soak up some XP. G's level 7. And this is going to be the thing, as you said, Troll, one of the ways he suffers is Magical Burst.
Yeah.
Going for the Battle Fury, sure, your farm speed's going to be great, but if Vega Squadron are able to get on top of you, it sort of just extends the period before you have sort of those items that are actually going to help you in fights.
Yeah.
And Vega, they could look to punish it, and the way that they've been playing so far certainly indicates that they're going to keep this aggression high. And it may just be what causes the issues for Liquid and their Troll Battle Fury lineup.
Yeah, bottom, they get the fissure. They're going for the drain now. Onto Aloha, he just morphs up a little bit of strength and goes for an aggressive waveform forward. Not really too much threat here.
Absolutely not, with that morph available. As you say, without that mana cost, very, very nice to sort of step up the opportunities for the outplays and such.
It feels really nice when you play it with that morph mana cost. Maybe just skips the ult.
What, the entire game? Just don't ever put a point in it.
Maybe for a while.
As you say, the question is, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, sure, he can steal, like, he can get Earth, he can turn to Earthshaker and get the fissure and stuff and jump out right afterwards.
I mean, yeah, there are good spells.
So if you can use it, like, really quickly, that could be pretty interesting. I just want to see how he ends up working it into his plays. Because in theory, you can make a lot of plays with it. But it is pretty tough. Again, they're putting pressure onto the Morphling, claiming the Bounty Rune. Does have the level in the adaptive check and top. Slayer does get caught out there. Yeah,
Miracle and Kura able to find Slayer as he comes over a little too aggressive, was trying to take the bounties. Pressure being applied a bit by the mind control now on this bottom lane, level 7, and he's moving in onto the tier 1 tower. Tumberman also in the neighborhood. They've got the Fissure from GH onto Zayats, but Tumberman closing the gap. Viper strikes, Zayats will be taken down.
The Nether Toxin plus Pugna can be pretty interesting interaction too. That magic resistance reduction that it does apply with Pugna Decrep into a hell of a lot of damage and burst with that.
See what they can get up here, but Afterlife doing very well in the XP. He's level 7. He's trying to get Miracle away from this tower. It's going to be unsuccessful. Miracle will take the tower. Fortification actually coming through a little too late to save that one, or at least buy some time for Vega to react. So more money to the bank and Miracle. And he is closing in on that Battle Fury. Bottom lane, Slayer goes for the Burrow Strike. Although Dance doesn't look to quite follow, as he feels like he doesn't have quite the burst. With just the 1 point in the strikes, it's unlikely.
Both Pugna and Omni Knight are starting to catch up quite nicely. Both sitting at 37 and 40 last hits respectively. And it looks like Matu's going for a different kind of build here. We've been seeing the Veil a lot on him on the Viper, but this time it looks like it's going to be the Dominator.
Oh, that is a little different. Epicenter.
Mind control. He's got the drain though, and it gives True Sight now.
Oh, so he's keeping him alive, and Slayer's got to be careful here. He has to get himself away from a Tumberman.
That was a little ambitious there, going for a Pugna with your first epi.
Well, on the plus for Vega, it does, he doesn't lose his life. It does force Tumberman to again leave that mid lane. Tumberman actually looks towards the lower dance, but Adaptive Strike back up in a few seconds. Full 1 charges, and as you say, very close to having the Lincoln's Fit. That's not going to be the case. Slayer TP's out, mind control. Doesn't actually have the control, ironically.
It's Battle Fury finished for Miracle whenever he gets to the secret shop to buy it. And he's on his way. Do they have stacks? They do have 1 double Ancient stack. Do they have a secondary one? They do have a secondary double Ancient stack.
That's going to give quite a nice boost to Miracle.
Time to accelerate the farm. He's already a little bit ahead of the Morphling too, even though Morph does have 2 kills under his belt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now what can this Morph do to keep up? Can Vega start making plays whilst Miracle looks to just have this passive portion of the game where he will farm up? And I guess the question, where does he go after the Battle Fury? Will we see sort of the more usual items to control?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just go stats. You don't want to rush the BKB.
No.
Got to take some time to get it so you don't get it so it doesn't start like whittling down quickly. And here we go, farming triple stack. Very quickly here. Does get rooted up though. Should be able to clean it up nicely. And he has salve and so has most of his regen in mid lane. During this, the Pugna and Shaker. They're able to just push in that tower.
Okay, that was the second time that Vega pressed that fortification button a little too late.
Curse comes out. They have the Centaur stomp.
Oh, they should have pretty good lockdown for this man as well. Yeah, no chance for G to jump out of that. They surround him, they stun him up.
Masu with the Dominator.
Up top, Vega do find a kill in return. Slayer leads in and they catch Miracle. This is what we're talking about. If they can put the pressure on, get into Liquid's jungle whilst Miracle's in this Battle Fury phase, it's very hard for Miracle to do anything if he gets caught out by the first stun.
Yeah, they do lack they actually have no deep push on the side of Vega, though, to deal with when this Pugna is going for these towers.
True.
Literally, like, nobody. It's like the waveform and Queen of Pain screen, but those aren't really what we're looking for here. Aloha, Linken's is finished up. He's starting to pressure that bottom tower. Should be able to claim it quite easily by himself here.
Veil of Discord finish for G. Kuro and Matu on their way out. In general, get Matu's mana back up to full, but it's Helm of the Dom build.
Yeah.
As we've seen already, as you say, he was making the plays in mid with the Centaur. Seems to be the creep he's looking to keep on to for now.
They do need it to disable. It's only Earthshaker, as we mentioned previously, for their lockdown. So it can work really well with the Curse, as we saw used previously.
And they're just moving from lane to lane, keeping the pressure on this bottom. The push up top, Slayer, Burrow strike onto GH. They managed to find the connection. G will get the kill. A look towards another mind control, trying to get himself out of this one. Slayer can't quite close the gap with the Burrow strike. So
Slayer almost has the blink finished up, and now they're going on bottom.
Oh, they might even find Kuro. Kuro has the favorable numbers. Aloha Dance does indeed get the miracle kill. And the rest of Vega Squadron get away, walking past Liquid, but Liquid unable to catch him.
Yeah, Slayer TP'd bottom and just stunned up into an easy waveform kill with the AA there.
Ooh. So indeed, we're, level 13. He still has not put a point in that ultimate.
That's what we were saying.
I just said, maybe we'll see the whole game. He won't even cast it at all. I mean, he's got some, is it pretty good talents on the Morphling in this patch?
You get some interesting ones. The Agi one's cool. You get the waveform attack. You attack each target while you waveform through. But they're pretty bad, to be honest.
Yeah, wait, waveform attack, that sounds pretty good.
That one's decent, but the next one is minus 25 morph cooldown or morph target allies.
Alright, that's not great.
He can get Omni and get repel himself and go into the fight or something.
I guess that's
maybe if he does the fights like really quickly like that. We're gonna see. Like I said, this is still a very experimental hero. People are trying it out.
And what'd you get at 25?
He gets like the double waveform or the two multi-shot adaptive.
Oh, sure you say the double waveform.
Yeah.
Double waveform. And Matt, you surely take waveform attack. 30 attack speed isn't that? I mean, it's like okay.
It's decent.
But surely it takes the waveform attack target over it. Well, we'll see.
I will see. I mean, like I said, it's experimental.
Yeah, he's having a good game so far.
The talents are a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, the level 20 talent is the one that's a bit bizarre. But if he can make it work, if he can actually repel himself and stuff, I mean, we could see some cool stuff coming out. But he is going for the build that we expected. Yeah. He's going for the Boots Travel, going for the Linken's Ethereal Blade, just so we can burst targets down. Very good versus Troll Warlord.
And they are killing this troll a couple of times. We've seen Miracle since he brought the Battle Fury getting caught out in 2 situations. And yeah, Vega Squadron, 16 minutes in as it stands, still looking pretty good against the mighty Team Liquid.
2K gold lead, 3K experience lead. They've gotten 3 tier 1s, while on the side of Liquid they've only gotten 2 tier 1s. Yeah, not looking too bad at all right now.
And what's the blink status on the Sankey?
He has it.
He actually has, okay.
Yeah. And Shaker is quite a ways away.
Yes.
But Shaker, buys arcane boots and stuff.
Sure.
But it's still 1,400 gold away from that.
There we go. We're ready to get the game back on.
Quickly, Slacks, you missed your chance, dude. Liquid now grouping up. They want to be able to claim that tower.
See what they can do with this smoke. Slayer, after life and sights, making the move. Slayer's got the epi. What can they find? Down bottom, Liquid's putting the pressure on. They're moving in heavily onto Aloha Dance. So they have the damage to get the kill. He's morphing strength. He's buying time for the rest of his team to come in. They're going in deep for him. They're searching. They should find it. Echo Slam, everything being thrown down. They will get the kill, but now's the response. Coming in with the epi, Sonic Wave and Ice Blast. They claim 2 with Liquid. GH and Kuro will TP immediately out.
So they get the tower, kill the morph, but lose 2 heroes.
It's a heavy commitment.
It's kind of worth it. They end up using. Yeah. They force Sonic Wave. They force Epicenter.
Space is there for Miracle up top.
And yeah, it makes space for the Troll Warlord. It's a fairly even trade, but I think maybe Liquid comes out a tiny bit ahead because Vega had to expend 2 ultimates to kill them. But they do get 2 core heroes, so it's like
it's close.
It's relatively close. Yeah.
Pluses for both sides.
Miracle continues to just farm up, trying to get that SNY, and then eventually we'll see him go for the BKB.
We're seeing from Afterlife this game, we're not seeing a faster Shadow Blade rush, are we?
No, I don't imagine so. He's just going for Phase Drum, going for Atos too. Atos?
That's a bit of a new one from them.
They don't have any blink kind of hero, but I guess they just want to have more catch since it's just relying on the Sanking for catch for them at the moment.
Yeah, that's the white nearly done for Miracle, and that will buy him a little bit of a chance when he gets jumped on. Having that extra stats to keep him alive. Timmerman going for the helm into the Veil build, as it were, on Viper, and GH has managed to find a bit of space down here to close that gap and finish off Blink. So what about it? Only 3 of the 462 Troll games in the 7 era have we seen a Battle Fury get picked up on. Crystallize actually did it recently, okay, in the ESL Hamburg qualifiers.
Cool.
So that was, of course, before the patch. So that was when Battle Fury was not in as good of a place.
Yep.
And Miracle doing it here in 707, and as expected, it is allowing him to be quite comfortably at the top of the net worth, as we see.
Yeah, SNY now finished up,
yep.
BKB queued. He really needs the BKB so he doesn't die to all that burst. And what's everybody else doing? So Blink is finished on GH now, though. That's the big step forward that he got. And Matu is not really farming so great on the Viper. Has now queued up the Veil after that Dominator treads. But his farm has pretty much stabilized.
Oh, they found him here before. They're going to find him here again. Do they have the damage? No, not anywhere near. And in fact, they could be turned on upon. But a lower dance gets jumped on by GH. Has the adaptive strike. Waveform looking to get out, but GH is there. He has the secondary stun. Miracle's going to finish off sides. I don't think Aloha Dance is getting himself out of this one. He'll replicate into Matuma Man.
Yeah.
But doesn't really do much at all.
He's trying to get the corrosive skin magic resistance. And he tried.
I think he was just pressing all the buttons. But yeah, a little bit of a failed play there from Vega.
So that's that's what people are trying to do too. Is you morph strength so you get the strength stun, and then you morph down Agi so you can try to burst. But you don't morph fast enough to really be able to do that.
No.
So they don't have the damage nearly enough to kill Miracle.
And now they're losing Roshan.
Yep.
GH is on guard, making sure the player can't get a look in. But Slayer actually is still going to get the judge. No, he's not. Kuro with the Winter's Curse, making sure the Slayer can't get in. So Liquid do get the Aegis. They pick it up. Ice Blast does fly through onto Miracle, but Miracle already has that Aegis. He's feeling fine. Slayer gets brought out as the Fisher connects with GH. And suddenly this game, it's starting to just turn on for Liquid. This is them getting a grasp of it. Vega may have looked to have a strong time in the lanes, but this, just these little sort of plays are where you begin to worry for Vega, and you do start to question what the Morphling's actually going to be able to do for the remainder of the game.
Yep. He's a morph without replicate. Like imagine if he had like a defensive replicate.
He's out.
Big, okay, the kill's not happening, I jump out. But now that doesn't exist, so he gets picked off and he has no other escape maneuver. He just gets stunned up.
There we go.
Top.
I'm a Viper now. And he died.
So G does have Orchid finished up, so Veil Orchid at a pretty decent timer, 20 minutes.
Oh, he actually does take the 30 attack speed over the waveform. All right.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on you. Just wants attack speed. He probably is like waveform attacks targets. You can still attack when you're waveform. Whatever.
But that's an extra attack, you know what I mean?
Extra, right?
It's an extra attack.
For farming, for pushing, 30 attack speed. Much nicer.
Yeah.
So it's a flat 30 attack speed on top of your Agi too.
Sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Slayer, looking for Kuro with the Ice Blast. Doesn't end up connecting on Kuro. He's flying over. He's Orchided now. They are able to find him.
Radiant's top tower.
I'll say that. He'll buy some time with the Cold Embrace, but a purification from Afterlife does seal the deal.
So 3 aggressive wards placed down by Liquid now during that, after they get the sequence of kills in the tier 2 top. And Miracle's about to have BKB finished up.
I mean, that is pretty terrifying, I feel, for Vega. They don't really have the means to deal with a BKB troll.
No. Morphling doesn't want to have...
No.
I mean, he can do physical damage, but he's not really that big physical damage dealer, where if you get if you get jumped, like if they get in your face as a Morphling, it doesn't feel very good. Sure, you have high armor and stuff, but you can't really do your man fighting versus the Troll Warlord by any means versus the Bashes. And with the new Fervor stack talent on Troll Warlord, it's pretty absurd how fast you start attacking.
Yeah, as soon as a Bash comes through, you're pretty much done for.
Full BKB done.
Here we go.
Oh,
there you go.
Mag control.
And we'll find
Bye-bye.
the Pug now. Get the pick off. GH on the retreat. G. See if he is able to chase this one.
They did see him.
Yeah, they saw him with the pass by the courier and Slayer. He's in. Burrow strike.
Quick, easy kill.
That's the second one for Vega. So, good rotation. Secures a double kill for G. As Aloha Dance continues to farm, trying to find that E-Blade, but of course struggling to keep up with the pace that the BKB Troll can provide. 15k net worth on Miracle, and no signs of slowing down. Just 23 minutes into this game.
660 GPM for Miracle at the moment. So it turns out there's a Blink Dagger for Afterlife, and then he's building into the Atos next, if he continues to go with that quick buy. So yeah, just want to catch. Mind control bottom, Slayer goes in.
Yeah, straight in by the tier 2. They've got the silence, Ice Blast inbound as well. I don't even need it to connect. Too much damage, will be enough to bring him out. Quick blink back from GH. He's come into this one, but there's the cold feet and the stun from Slayer. G rubbing so in the wounds straight up with the Sonic Wave. They've taken a second. Miracle's going to turn up to the fight, try and find some kills in return. Does get Zayat. Can they get any more though? Vega already getting out of there. G nice and deep, but he has the TP. This is some cool little plays from Vega Squadron.
The courier was walking toward him, but it's there. Jeez, there's the immunity.
Dire's top tower is under
Blink
attack.
away. Yeah, they're having to expand a lot though. You know, that's a Sonic Wave for GH, but they do get 2 kills at least and almost claim themselves a tower, so that's pretty nice. And they're keeping the gold at a relatively even factor. 1k gold lead for Vega, 2k gold lead for Vega, and 1k experience lead. Morphling now able to split push, get that top tower, and E-Blade is finished, and Ive Scotty is the next item of choice too.
Let's see what this Morph can do.
We will see, but Morph, so far, the ability has not been seen any usage. It's pretty much just a Morphling at the moment without his ultimate.
We saw him do it once, and it didn't do nothing.
Bottom Miracle does get stunned up. The Cold Feet connects too. And the Ethereal Blade. Under that Ice Vortex, it's a lot of burst damage in Magical.
Yeah, that's the Aegis gone, just like that. Lower Dance, he's going to look to try and chase, but as it seems, now comes the stun. Liquid a little too far away for Vega to catch them, and they will back off Liquid.
They're looking for mind control here, G and Afterlife.
G,
they're diving in.
He wants to. And mind control does get up to the high ground just in time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Hello, our Dance. Eyes on GH. Stop GH from getting a blink in.
Such deep aggressive wards by Liquid.
And Miracle getting away with some deep fire. Moves on to the Aegis.
He's going for Ive Scotty too. More tanking.
Radiant's
yeah, needs it against the E-Blade Morph. And again, with that, this troll is just looking so scary. And just on a different level of scariness than the Morphling.
Morphling can go for those easy kills though. With Ice Vortex plus the Ethereal Blade combo, it's so much burst. So pretty much anybody can die to that combo, including Miracle. He's unable to get the BKB off.
I guess that's the good thing about it as well, especially when he's looking for the combo and like the Pugner or the Shaker. Say, drops the combo, doesn't have quite enough damage, bam, morphs them, suddenly he's got an extra nuke to throw in on top of the ethereal form. And can seal the deal. We'll actually have to wait and see if it does play out like that. And he gets the chance to make these fast plays, Aloha Dance.
Liquid is smoked up. Looking for some kind of pick off here. They look like they're gonna try to get Zayats here.
Straight in.
They actually catch a Slayer too.
They do. Slayer does still get off the burrow strike. Zayats is gone. G. Looking towards GH. Has to blink away. Mind control's there with the heal. Bringing GH back up. And Miracle moves in with the push. Tier 2 already down up. Half health. But to my man and Miracle will man up and finish it off. As Liquid continues to get some of these bigger objectives, they get the Fissure in onto the Quap. G's repelled. Will live. Turns with the Sonic Wave. Not quite enough to kill the Shaker as Cold Embrace and Glimmer Cape do save GH's life for now. That's the Sonic Wave down. Liquid get an objective. Well, dance down bottom. As you say, piece by piece, getting closer to the Skadi.
So he does go for the minus 25 more cooldown. So it is
I'm
a
a little
15
surprised there.
It's a 15-second cooldown.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Almost the duration is longer than the cooldown. Yeah, duration 30 seconds. Okay.
So the one concern for Liquid, I would say, is that Matu is falling further and further behind, and the next 3 cores...
All sides.
Oh my god, it's Miracle and then 3 of the cores on the side of Vega. So it is going to be him versus the world here, but they do have a good follow-up for the Troll Warrior to go nuts. And he's queued up the Butterfly next, soon to be 6 slotted already.
Lincoln's there on G. A little harder to catch him out, but as we're seeing, if he makes a misblink, the damage that can come out so quickly from Miracle.
Yes.
He went for a Lincoln's.
Yeah, he did.
Take your tribute.
I mean, Winter's Curse, Viper Strike, sure, the damage from Mind Control can be nice to at least block some sort of the setup, but...
He still gets disabled by the Earthshaker.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, there is that
one
anyway.
big concern.
Well, Gem picked up by Zayat, so they will try and claim to the back control back. Shiva's Guard to be the item.
Yeah, he switched a lot.
Yeah.
Kept switching his items around. Need some armor to deal with that troll. Nice
They really
attack
do.
speed reduction as well. But Troll's attacks fast enough to deal with that, and Liquid are smoked up behind Miracle. They're looking to try to get a big fight before that Roche spawns.
Slayer's
Slayer is
gonna go.
queuing up the ulti.
He is. Ooh, actually cancels it. Goes for the Burrow Strike. Slayer will get out with a quick blink and a TP, and they do bring down GH.
Well,
the Duke.
yeah, shotgun combo still kills people quickly.
Yep. Does manage to get a kill for Aloha Dance. And just 800 gold away from having a Skadi. So he will be beefy.
Yeah, and they're smoked up now. They're looking for more.
Yeah.
Looking to connect with G toward top and maybe go for some damage here. But Roche is up. They aren't aware of it yet. Liquid has to be careful not to get caught out here, because this could become a quick push. GH respawning in 10 seconds.
What could they do with this little bit of time? But as you say, yeah, with GH back up, they've got all their ultimates. Liquid. Vega, they're so aggressively positioned. Can they find some sort of stream of drum? They'll jump straight in onto Miracle, looking for the burst. Have they got enough to bring him down? He gets the BKB out. The Ice Blast passover is there, and he will get ticked down. Sonic Wave flies through. They get the big kill onto Miracle. They've only lost Slayer. GA comes out from Afterlife. They're trying to fight up against this, so they'll take down the ward. Vega just desperately trying to disengage. They're happy with this trade, and it looks like they're going to get away with it. Only losing the Sand King, but taking down Miracle. As you say, the burst, the shotgun from Morph, it still does the job if they can get in before that BKB.
Beautifully done with that warding expedition. This is just, I mean, it's really good movement coming out from Vega.
It is.
Liquid's getting caught off guard with it here. Do they have a gem? They do on Kuroki. He's going to find that ward. So yeah, they can still burst him down until he gets that BKB off. And then Sonic Wave is a good cleanup key.
I mean, this is great. Yeah, Vega playing
Yeah.
very, very nicely. Something that we just haven't seen from them in a lot of their games. This is just seems to be a much cleaner side. Maybe the Morphling pick was what they needed.
He's hard. I mean, they picked these hard to kill cores, right? Queen of Pain, Morphling. They're both farming quite heavily. Same thing with Omni Knight. Hard to kill with the Repel and the GA. They're doing a great job. And yeah, Viper and Pugna, their net worth is slowly but surely increasing, but at a very slow pace in comparison to those other cores. And they make their way into the Rush Pit. The Catapult is there to scan them, though, or to scout them out.
So if they want to commit to it, it doesn't look like they want to, with the knowledge that Liquid know what's up, especially fighting around the pit when there's that Shaker up.
They instantly smoke up as soon as Miracle respawns. They're looking to try to catch him again with that combo. With the Eye of Scotty finished up now, it's even more stats for them to go for the burst.
No surprise there. Miracle. Highest average kills is 707. CCC behind him.
I mean, Mid One has been definitely doing that in the games that we saw. He's been averaging, like, he's been just being the kill leader every single time in those games.
I mean, he's been so aggressive recently.
Yeah.
Dying quite a few times, but at
Miracle.
the end of the day, it does do the job.
Just walking into everybody, they're going to come him again.
Before. Again, he does get the BKB off. It will save it. GH comes in with a big echo, looking to turn things around, but GH just gets focused by G. They've lost the Shaker. G links himself away. Just the 1-for-1. Liquid's still looking to get a look in on this fight. To my man. Can't quite close the gap though. Vega get out. They don't get Miracle.
They almost kill him.
But it is so close.
Like almost kill him through that 3,000 HP. Like almost every single time. I'm wondering if he's going to switch up that butterfly build-up into something that can make him a little bit more survivable for it. But I say that and he buys Eagles.
Okay. He's committing.
Yep.
I mean, he is living, to be fair, but it is so close. In either of those situations, if the Ice Blast hits, he's gone. But it's just been just a little bit slow for Zayat sometimes. He doesn't quite get the Ice Blast off in time. Needs to maybe look to try and do it preemptively in some of these situations.
Either the Ice Blast or that Sonic Wave to just get the finish off. But now Miracle makes his way into the Rush Pit, and it gets brought down incredibly fast here.
Vega are close. Can they get in it?
No. Aegis and Cheese for Matu.
I mean, that Aegis will that will help you against the combo.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Vega's definitely showing promise, though, still in this game. They're making the right plays to try to catch Miracle every single time he's up with that vision that they do have. They've got that base ward in as well that Liquid did not notice. But yeah, with Aegis and Cheese now, Liquid have a little bit of that savior factor. Kuro going for Lotus Orb. And Linken's on Matu. Those ways to defend Miracle.
Miracle closing in on the 25. Well, what's the 25?
Battle Trance Dispel, probably. You can take the Whirling Axe's cooldown, which could be cool to just stand toe-to-toe with the Morph, but he's just getting bursted anyway. Not really crazy things that he can dispel, though. He can dispel the Ethereal Blade usage.
The Ethereal Blade. Yeah,
that's pretty much that, and I guess the Silence coming out.
That's true. Let's see.
I haven't gotten to see Troll 25 either. You know, any type of games.
And Miracle getting it very quickly this game.
Yeah,
but the
got
amount
it finished.
of farm that both him and Aloha Dance have been able to get, it's been a bit of a farm fest for sure.
Yeah, takes the Dispel.
Yep.
As expected.
I mean, yeah, the other one's just a bit pants, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets it down to so it's permanent, the miss rate from the Whirling Axe.
I guess.
But
sure, I guess if there's a big melee carry, which there is.
Which there is not.
Then you consider that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butterfly finished.
Vega. I think they're sort of setting up top, seeing if they can get a quick pick. I mean, they definitely have the capabilities of doing so. AC complete on G.
I mean, yeah, like I was saying though, it's just the Troll who's farming on the side of Liquid, while the two big cores on the side of Vega are farming quite a lot. Can they deal with the Troll Warlord? Once the BKB starts ticking lower and lower, Liquid could be in a bit some trouble here. It's still 8 seconds though, so quite a ways away from that. And with Aegis Cheese, it makes it a lot easier for them to have that leeway. Mind Control, Blink Dagger finished up on top of that Dagon now. And he's queuing up with Linken's as well. Linken's and Lotus Orbs. Defend Miracle.
Miracle showing himself in the mid lane. Vega, I mean, can they try and pressure him back? That's the question. That they have 3 up top. Both teams sort of unsure on who's going to make the next players. They're yet to react to one another. Vega still holding up here. This is a bit of time though where Lower Dance hasn't really hit many creeps. I'm sure he's already got the tools, I guess, that he feels he's needed. Not really any sort of big pickup he can get that accentuates his mute combo, which at the moment is what he's relying on to take down Miracle.
Yeah, just getting some more stats, some more edgy. My Liquid, they are smoked up. They're waiting for somebody to show top. It will be the Morph that shows. They're going to go for charting with this full commit here. The Fissure's off the mark though.
GH?
They're still hunting for him, looking for him in the tree.
They know whereabouts he is.
They found him.
They have indeed. Now, can they bring this man down? They do. What the Ghost hit to Afterlife comes in, and oh, what? What a bro.
The curse,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, though, indeed, with the Winter's Curse. Despite Afterlife's best attempts to get his bro out of there, it ends up costing both of their lives. Nearly does it. Comes in with that repel, but as I said, Kuro is quick with the fingers, and Winter's Curse does the job.
Good hero Wyvern. Almost awkward for a second, though, with that fissure missing at the start. But now they have a good amount of time to push their momentum forward. There's no tier 2s to claim, though, but they can start threatening toward that high ground. Try to force out a buyback. It's definitely the best play coming out from Liquid here. Aegis is going to be reclaimed in 30 seconds.
We'll see again. A sweet play from Kuro just as he arrives for the fight as well. It looks like he's nearly getting out of there, but they're both getting left behind. As a very coordinated Liquid brings down the two of them, and now they are pushing onto the base.
And look at that, they're throwing the Lincolns, they're throwing the Lotus Orb, non-stop Glimmer caping him as well, so he
look
can't
at
get
the
first.
speed he takes these racks as well with the fervor stacks.
Morphling doesn't want to have to buy back.
Slow Slayer comes in, Miracle pops the BKB, and they do indeed get it. And he's out. Moonshard also picked up by Miracle at this stage.
Yeah, doesn't have buyback now though. Probably gonna back up and farm that one since Morphling is respawning. And Matu grabs an Alpha Wolf to give his buddy a little bit more damage too. And we did see, yeah, the poison attack effects building can come out, and they're looking to go for another jump here. They've got Echo Slam at the ready, they've got everything.
Oh, and they found him. Afterlife outside of the base, does get the repel off. With the Shiva's Guard, nearly gets him away. But Kuro has the range. Afterlife down with another pick, and in a game where for the most part the overall net worth's been the way of Vega. With that push up top, it's now in Liquid's lead.
Yeah, they're starting to get those nice items to protect Miracle too. Like you said, that Lotus Orb, the Lincolns, they're getting another Lotus Orb on Earthshaker, they're getting another Lincoln Sphere on Mind Control too. Everything they can throw on that single core, pretty much, Troll Warlord, what it is now.
And how's Loa doing on his Battle Fury journey? Sorry, his Butterfly journey. Oh, he's changed
MKB.
it. Okay, sorry, I changed it.
That he can't really man fight though.
Oh,
versus that Troll Warlord.
Miracle, but Miracle's fine. Slayer is quite the opposite.
He's got no buyback and there's no glyph. This is a set of racks easily. Liquid.
I mean, I feel like we may be seeing sort of the problem with the morph that you talked about.
It's a one-trick pony.
It can be played nice. It could get a few kills with the combo, but then when it's at this stage of the game, what does the morph thing actually do?
He's just a walking adaptive strike with the E-Blade with his teammates.
And as you say, with Lincoln's, Lotus Orbs, BKBs in the fray, I don't know if Loa Dance could do anything in this position.
No, G just jumps in. He's just trying to cause some aggression with the Bloodthorn.
But Miracle turns. He just looks to man up onto G. The GH has come out. GH comes in with the Echo onto 2. He's got the Fissure through, as he will lock down the Omni Knight. Afterlife's gone. Did lose mind control for it. But it's really just a big question mark on the Morphling now at this stage. What was the plan from Vega Squadron with this hero? And can they still pull it off?
10K.
It's looking rough.
Yeah. Liquid just identifying what the only big problem with the Morphling is that that one-trick pony, the one chance of shotgunning, and if they just itemize with the Lincolns, Ethereals, Lincoln's Lotus Orbs, they can't blow up the Troll Warlord, and then he just goes to town. No one can man fight versus him.
It is true, and you sort of look at the hero and you do say, like, when have you seen a carry get to 40 minutes and use his ultimate only once? You know what I mean? It's a weird skill set that the hero has in this patch. And when you're playing it, I mean, sure, it has many other benefits that do benefit in the core position, as we're seeing, but the fact that your ultimate does not help you at all, as it seems, or at least in this game, Loa Dance is not using it. GH will get founded. G should be able to find that one with the Soulburn kill, and he does. The Timmerman gets the return kill onto the AA, and that is AA and Stanking down at the moment, at least 30 plus. BKB finished from the Timber. But
shrine is under attack.
I mean, I'm glad we saw the Morphling, but at the same time, it feels like it's just disappointing at this stage.
That's kind of how we felt before the game even started too. We were like, you know, this hero, sure, he's still Morphling, but he just doesn't have Replicate anymore. He just has a blank skill that doesn't work well with him as a carry. Now mid, looks like Liquid, they're trying to end this one. The second Butterfly now being delivered to Miracle. No need for boots anymore.
Not at all, yeah, with the flutter.
430 movement, 427 movement speed even without boots. 544 with fluttered. Flutter's only 2 seconds now, though.
Sure.
Dire's bottom
And
tower is
the
under
cooldown's
attack.
not too. What's the cooldown? 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Refresher shard time, right? What's the dream refresher shard? I say you got to give this to Kuro or G8, surely.
Probably. I'd like to see double Netherward. It's probably completely
Double.
useless this game, but it would be cute. It's more than likely GH though for the disables.
Well, Vega over to the pit.
They have to try to get this here.
They're taking it pretty quick with this Bloodthorn. Miracle is coming in. He's having a look, but Slayer's quick with the Burrow Strike. Do they have the combo? The Ice Blast and the Sonic Wave does it.
He has no buyback.
Oh my goodness. And Vega there in looking for more. Eon Disc on Kuro buys him some time to protect against the damage, but Liquid are 2 men down.
That's awkward.
That is... I can't quite believe it. I mean, how much can they do about this with this troll down? I mean, do Vega know that there's no buyback on him? Like Vega, if they knew that, they had to play super aggressively now because they could definitely get stuff done. We'll see it
They
again
might get
here.
GH as well, though. They're chasing him during all this. But yeah, they get the perfect combo on him with the Ice Blast, with the Queen of Pain ulti. They're unable to save Miracle.
And up top.
GH actually gets away.
Yeah, Slayer actually cheaping out of that. But they're moving in on mid. Still a full minute, as it were, without this troll. Refresher shard in the hands of the Omni Knight. And this is quite remarkable. Vega Squadron could get quite a bit out of this. When GH jumps forward, pushing mind control back, quickly takes down the Nether Ward, but the attack speed from that Assault Cuirass.
Morphling. He still hits buildings quite quick with that mass agi.
Does indeed. He's got a lot of stats. GH does find the Echo onto 2, but the stun cuts through, allowing time for the cheese to be swallowed by G. Turns towards GH. GH as well is down for 70 seconds. 20 seconds and the troll will be back.
Gonna lose the
Vega.
racks out of it though.
I mean, they should at least be able to get this reaction.
GH throws, gets the buyback. Miracle's gonna be respawning soon.
This disarm is slowing them, and actually with that, they're not going to get the melee racks.
Now Morphling though, gonna get chased out here. That's what it looks like.
Still got the Aegis.
He does
Kill him
have
once.
Aegis.
Mind control's looking for it. Brings him down low.
Under attack.
And Liquid find
Right
anybody here. Vega all retreating. They need to get out of here. Meanwhile, the catapult bottom that was possessed by mind control, able to clean up that range dragon Zayat, is gonna pay with his life.
They do get the AA. So all in all, despite Miracle dying for 100 seconds, nothing too bad other than that really happens for Liquid. They don't lose the melee racks. And now they are almost certainly going to be ready to come and fight back. Indeed, as we see the vision for Vega outside the base is pretty grim. A lot of control from Liquid on this map.
That was a huge swing though, as you see in the golden experience graph.
It's going crazy. It's back to just a 2k lead for Liquid.
They're pinging out Miracle. They want to try to go for that instant jump. He's linking stuff
So
this
hard
time.
to do, yeah. They're going to try Slayer. Does get the stun off. Immediately going through with the Sonic Wave. Ice Blast is a little late. The BKB is already out. Miracle backs off. Mind Control heals him up, and Matuma's left behind. Cold Embrace buys him a bit of time. Can Vega finish him off afterwards? He's got the Glimmer Cape. They'll turn towards the Nether Ward. Aloha Dance looking to reach forward. Can he get a kill out of this one? Trying to find Matuma, but GH again with the Fissure. Stuns the Morphling. Jump forward from G. Desperately trying to find Matuma. Miracle's there. Does get caught out by the Burrow Strike. GA comes through. GH pops the Echo Slam, bringing G down low, but Purifications from Artilife's there. He'll keep G alive. Eats the Refresher Shard. GH gets the Fissure onto 2. Liquid bringing Vega Squadron down very low. The Winter's Curse holding the Morphling in place. They found Zayat. Max Morph into strength here for Aloha Dance.
There's no AA up right now, and that's one of the big concepts they need in order to bring down the Troll Warlord. 10 seconds until the BKB's out back up.
Yeah.
The Glyph is available for Vega. Can they actually hold this, though?
Radiant structures are fortified.
See what they can do. Aloha Dance still relatively low.
He's just in with the Lincolns, with the Lotus Orb.
With the BKB, takes the mid-melee racks down. Nothing that Vega Squadron can do to stop it. Aloha Dance is trying his best to turn Slayer. Does come in with a pretty huge AP. Bringing Miracle down low. They're going to chase him with the Bloodthorn. They've got it. Miracle's down again for 99 seconds. Aloha Dance still alive. He's got to be careful living on the edge. Has the Aegis. Ready to go again. G's found Kuro. Slayer's there as well. Kuro self-cold embraces. Afterlife being chased down. Matuma Man is going to get stunned up by Aloha, who has the E-Blade onto GH, who goes for the TP out, will make it back. But Matuma Man, he's moving in deep. He can't get himself out of this one. He'll try for the TP, but the physical's too much from Vega Squadron. Miracle does have the buyback. He didn't have it initially, but he does have it now. But look what's happening. The base is in shambles. The tier 4s are falling for Vega Squadron. And what is going on? Mind Control just comes back in, blows up Afterlife. G jumps forward with the silence. Does catch out Kuro, removes the silence with the Lotus Orb. It won't keep him alive though. So Liquid,
they've all got
bodies in, but indeed they are still in the greater position. The base in absolute disarray for Vega Squadron. The mega creeps are out. And I mean, you've got to give it their all. This is, I mean, it's an impressive defense from Vega overall, considering they have a Morphling. Overall, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty awful defense because they are losing the game, and they almost certainly will. This game looks to be absolutely over.
GH gets a solo kill with the Echo Slam on mid on Zayats here. Yeah, it's you know, it's with the Morphling, but the Morphling he still has the kit. You know, he still has that Abdacic waveform plus Ethereal Blade combo, but lacking that replicate is hurting. He still does. He still does a pretty decent amount of damage in the fights, but it's really tough versus what Liquid's got going on right here. And GH does get caught out though by G. G godlike 10-1-10 on the Queen of Pain.
I mean, I'm just impressed that they're not losing as bad as you'd expect a team to do so with a Morphling in 707.
They've been making great moves.
They have.
The thing. Like Vega really has been doing the great moves, but it's Liquid showing why they're this dominant team.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Yeah, G is, as you say, certainly been putting in the effort this game.
Yeah.
Full me on it.
It's pretty much 6 slotted until when he replaces boots. And DD rune top. Wants to save it for Aloha.
If they can win against Mega Creeps, it's going to be incredible.
They can fight them for quite a long time.
Yeah.
With that lifesteal on the Queen of Pain. It's only 30% spell lifesteal now, but it's got Lincoln's got the spell block talents as well. On top of being 6 slotted. And it looks like Satanic is the next item of choice for Aloha.
Yeah, for both cores actually as well.
Yeah.
G had it queued up.
Miracle has the high ground here. G blinks toward the creep wave though.
Yeah, unlikely to wanting to be messing around with that quad while she has that double damage. And yeah, Lower Dance can finish off the Satanic if he wishes to do so. But he doesn't have buyback and he's going all in. Satanic complete.
Liquid are just extremely reliant on GH though. I think that's what Vega should be focusing on. Kill GH and then there's no real disable for the Troll Warrior to stick on targets.
See if Vega can do it. They're going in and it is blind. They don't have any vision up.
You see the pings that they're doing? They're trying to get in the back lines here. They're trying to find Earthshaker. That's exactly what they're trying to do here.
There's no one there at the moment though. Liquid all down on the bottom lane. GH now coming out. They may get him on the stroll out of the base, as you say. Just outside of the vision range, keeping himself close to the right-hand side of the map so that any sort of movement like that doesn't actually get the vision on him moving down.
Liquid knows that they're smoked up, though, with the way that the top lane was pushing in. Yep. Now GH shows himself. Liquid group up and they're focusing on bottom.
Now got the 25 on Matuma Man. That never talks in silence. Can certainly get tricky to play around.
Oh yeah, that can be incredibly good versus, I mean, literally anybody on the side of Vega since nobody has a BKB.
There we have it.
All they have is the repel.
Oh, they're smoked up. Aloha Dances on the front lines. GH, is he going to look for the jump? He's eyeing it up. He knows it's hard though with the Omni backing up the Morphling.
Slayer pings it out. They know that they're smoked up there on the high ground. Standoff. Liquid just waiting for all those rest of the lanes to push in. They're now entering the base so they can get some more information here. They see the Morphling, they're jumping in for him.
They do, straight away. There's the jump immediately. How do they react? The repels on Aloha Dance. They turn towards Miracle. Miracle trying to get a lock onto a target, but he can't quite find it. Stealth Dagon from Afterlife as he hits onto the Lotus Orb.
They have to find the Omni Knight. The repel is too much for them to deal with.
Especially with that GA being held onto as well.
Yeah.
Here they come. They're coming in a bit more aggressive this time. Straight into the base, into the high ground. problem because it's popped on a low hard dance. Slayer does get the jump forward straight away. Miracle pots the BKB looking to turn. The Sonic Wave bringing Miracle down low. Miracle's gone. G is just doing too much right click. Now looks towards Matuma Man. They'll take Matuma as well as he dies to the nuke damage of a low hard dance. And Vega Squadron, they're holding with these mega creeps. They'll get Kuro as well by the looks of it. He has the Eon Dix buying him the couple of seconds of immunity, but he's gone as well. Vega Squadron.
They're holding this.
I mean, they are holding it against Mega Creeps, against Team Liquid.
It's tough because it's literally just the Troll Warlord who can really do
What was he doing out there?
I guess he just got bursted by the decrypt combo with Shaker. Okay. It's really mostly just the Troll Warlord who can actually kill people, but they can't get the disables because there's a repel that flies out and then Morph and Queen of Pain. They're very hard to kill when there's no stuns from the Shaker.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Invisibility.
And there's another Roche now up. That's another Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard, whoever goes to claim it.
GH?
Yes.
And it's scouted out by Vega.
Okay. And they can't, we've seen how quickly, I mean, it's a G, as for me being the star of the show this game for Vega Squadron. The amount
Ancient is under attack.
of impact that he's having with this Quap is insane. With this right click build, doing so much at this stage, and they may just get this. GH is on the sideline, spots out a lower dance, but Roshan's already gone. They'll grab it. Who's getting what? That's the question. Cheese is still on the deck. What does G pick up? G. So
G has Aegis and
okay. Slayer gets the refresher shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Full Satanic on G as well.
Items look like they're going to start being changed up on the Troll Warlord. Miracle has queued up a Lincoln Sphere to try to block all that as well. It's so tough though, because no matter he can't stick on targets. There's just so much disables, and it still is the same factors. He just gets bursted so hard. And they means a 50 armor Morphling, 27 armor on the Queen of Pain. Not as much, but still quite substantial with all that spell life steal.
A 7-slotted Morph. Same to pretty much be said for G on his Queen of Pain. And as you say, a game, it's pretty cycled with 53 minutes and we've got 3 cores.
It's going to be
33,000+ net worth.
Yeah, they need vision to find the Morphling, or to find the Omni Knight for Liquid. That's pretty much the only way they can win these fights. But now, I mean, Vega's starting to get more and more items, which actually affect Liquid a lot. Like the Dagon's now being picked up from the Omni Knight with Blink Dagger. They can get that extra little bit of burst that just ticks Miracle over the edge. Miracle has gotten rid of the Battle Fury now finally, and is going to get that Lincoln Sphere on top of the BKB.
Vega just pushing these Megas back out. It's still hard for them to make a play aggressively. A lot of it comes down to when Liquid themselves try to actually end the game.
Current gold.
GH up top, jumps on immediately. Slayer has the lockdown. They'll look to finish him off. The Yule Scepter buying some time for him, but the Ice Blast has already passed across. Purification brings him down low enough to pop.
And Liquid can't take fights without GH. He's all their disable in the team fights.
G has a double damage. See if he finds anyone with this. Show himself in the mid, but
they need some hexes on Liquid to be able to try to get some catches. I think Kuroki has queued one up, and do we see Pugna? No, Pugna just still has another, just the Dagons and Blink Lincolns.
I'd say the Shrine Vega Squadron against all odds, holding on to their position in this game.
Vega's looking pretty good right now, even though they're versus Megas. They're looking like Liquid just can't take the fights versus them anymore.
Liquid's around down bottom, but they seriously have to consider backing away, as you say, with the numbers disadvantage.
It's going to be dependent on vision for them to really get it. As I mentioned, they have to find this Omni Knight. He's such a nuisance with that repel. He's almost level 25 as well for that +3 repel duration, which I would assume he's going to grab this time around as well. 10-second repel. It's going to be very nice for Aloha.
Definitely getting to this portion of the game where there's no telling how much longer it could go on for if it continues to play like this.
Could be a while.
It may be very hard to see the end. That is true. As it is, Vega, they are more than capable of pushing these Megas back out, as we've seen. But at the same time, Liquid are going to be very wary, actually trying to break the high ground and look to take the game, as we saw last time, moving in, losing Miracle very easily. And to the point where it may just come down to Liquid actually waiting for Vega to get the confidence to push up into Liquid space. And that could happen at any time.
I think we might be in for a long one, Owen. Unless somebody dies without buyback or something along those lines, this one's going to go on for a very long time. Vega can defend the ancient or Mega Creeps very easily.
I mean, because this is the thing, both teams could very easily see how not to lose, but it's actually seeing how to win.
Yeah,
these positions that they're both in, that's the hard bit. And as with any sort of game like this, so it's a test of patience, test of how long you can hold until the frustration gets the better of you.
Yeah, if we see on the far left side of the map here, we do have an Ogre Frost Mage that's dominated up from Matu, so that could be an indicator of what Liquid might want to do in this game. Take a fight somewhere, bots in, try to go to backdoor into throwing in some type of means. Really hard for them here. GH positioned. They're probably waiting for that Aegis to go down. It's 30 more seconds until it is gone. And then Liquid can try to go for some type of burst play on somebody. They are smoked up, so that is what it's telling me here. 20 seconds until Aegis is gone. They really don't want to go on him just yet.
Okay.
They might just have to. They're going to try to go anyway.
They're going to try and go for the ones, but straight away the repel's there. Jumping forward, G will be able to get himself out of it. The Ice Blast and Epicenter comes through, but already the BKB from Timmerman and the backup from Liquid is in place. The Lower Dance takes off GH on the side, though. Liquid the first ones to have the casualty. A Lower Dance waveforms forward, looking for more. Stun onto Kuroki, but the Lodestone was there. Ends up stunning himself. Mind control, turning with the suck, but a Lower Dance, he's got too much health to beat through. He'll be fine. The GA comes out. Miracle cannot man fight against this one. Miracle falling low, trying to get himself away with the Glimmer Cape. He's hiding in the tree line. Vega, they're searching. Miracle's holding desperately onto his breath. The stun comes through from Slayer. They do catch mind control. Miracle, though, will survive. He does not have a TP or, of course, any sort of boots to travel, so he is just going to have to hide in the trees. I don't know how he gets himself back to the base.
Liquid can't take fights. He has to run and go buy one. He has to flutter through and buy one from the side shop. He's waiting for the
He is waiting until he feels that it is super safe.
There he goes. Flutter. But it does look like Liquid is starting to lose this one pretty handedly. There's no way for them to take fights versus this Omni Knight. He just clicks repel on the target they focused, pops GA, and the fight's over from there. You see Miracle is like super hesitant to even try to go in.
And he still has that refresher shot.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to use it for the second one that time round.
GH used buyback there as well. If GH dies here, it could just very well be GG for Liquid. Or them having to stall the game for another 6 minutes until GH does come back, have buyback and come back.
Maybe this is the magic of the Morphling, you know. In 707, you get yourself Mega Creeped, and you make the comeback. Somehow, you know, there's no way we can look at the spells and say, you know, what the direct correlation is, but it's working out.
I mean, he only used Morph that one instance in the whole game.
He literally has only used Morph once this game.
On the Viper.
I'm pretty sure, unless we missed it. He's only used the ult once, but you got to give credit to him. He's doing a lot elsewise, but it definitely feels overall that G, as this Quap, is pulling in the bigger core plays. Like, he's doing so much for the team on this Queen. But what's his KDA at the moment?
11-113.
11-113.
Yeah. He's just elusive chorus.
Yeah.
They don't have the amount of disable that they need on the side of Liquid. They have to get these hexes up. And yeah, okay, so as I said, Kuro had the hex queued up before. Now we see Mind Control also queue up the hex.
They need
Bloodthorn being queued up on Miracle. They need these disables so badly. They can't let the Omni just have free reign in the fights. Afterlife, they're looking for him here. They get the Euls up on him too.
This could be a beautiful pick if they can get Afterlife, and it certainly looks like they can. They'll pop the Echo Slam, make sure they can secure the kill. And as we've been saying, you know, the GA, the Rappel have been huge in these fights. If they can get something done whilst Afterlife is down, it could be crazy. He does have buyback though, of course, and you know, he'll certainly be ready to pop it if it's forced out. But it's just a question of how confident Liquid will actually feel in terms of being able to force it, because I mean, even without the Omni Knight, I still, you know, I don't look at it and say that's a clean win for Liquid in these team fights. Vega's heroes are massive.
Yeah, it's very hard for them to kill G because of that double Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be able to break the Lincolns, break the second one, and then they can get a disable on him, unless it's the Earthshaker, of course. But now Echo Slam was expended. Miracle going toward top while the rest of the team is bottom. Trying to get some sneaky play coming in here. Matu shows down there, so there's Mind Control.
Look at the jump. GH is looking for it. Fisher is blocked. There's the second Lincoln's blocked as well. G will be forced away. He's fine. And again, to get closer and closer. Mind Control trying for it, but Slayer
back from Omni.
actually comes in with a Bow Strike, and indeed, Afterlife straight back in with a Repel. Slayer's going to be fine. They'll turn towards Timmerman. Aloha Dancer G just doing so much right-click. Matumba Man is down.
Radiant's Ancient is
Back and forth, and I tell you what, Vega, they're not done yet. They're chasing for more, they're looking for GH, he'll get the blink off, goes for the TP in the sidelines, and he will make it.
Oh man, if he dies there, that can be so troubling for them. No buyback on the Earthshaker.
Might need a hand with the Megas, as this Pro Day and Afterlife is there. Indeed, to give him that helping hand, but what again? I can't remember the last time we've seen such a defense against Mega Creeps. It's just, they're against Mega Creeps, but they're still playing so confidently and so well. And
yeah, these two massive cores.
Yeah.
KuroKy does not have buyback right now. He went all in for that Hex.
I mean, I think you need, well, I mean, I guess they could have waited out. It doesn't feel like there's much of a rush.
The new level 25 Wyvern. Splinter Blast 2-second stun.
Wait, that sounds broke.
That sounds pretty damn good, huh?
It sounds pretty damn good.
They really need that disable too.
Yeah.
Now,
I love it.
what is this, the fifth Roche? So another refresher shard is ready. GH gets grabbed up here from Slayer. The rest of the backup's coming from Liquid though.
Yeah, that was the disable then. That was the plan all along for Liquid. Get the 25 Wyvern. Into the Roche pit they go. Liquid, no way they're looking at this one. But at the plus, this is going to mean that Matumba Man probably will not need to expend his buyback.
They've got 2 refresher shards now. And we did learn it does have a 200-second cooldown, so if you stack them, you can't just chain refresh spells, which would be, because that would be pretty ridiculous.
So who's got the refresher shards at the moment?
Sanking has one and
Sanking?
Omni has the other.
Okay. Okay. And we are at that glorious moment. One hero to go and everybody is 25. I love it. Just feels so, everything feels so complete when that happens. And how close is he? How close to the AA to his 25 is?
He's very close.
We're going to see it.
4% Ice Blast kill threshold, and they give the refresher shard to AA, and he's going to have Aghanim soon. With the 4% threshold, that can definitely change the tides of the fights there.
Miracle. Picks up a Bloodthorn. What did he swap out for that one?
He gets rid of one of the butterflies.
Got rid of a butterfly. That's how rich this man is. He don't care for money, he don't care for butterflies. He just cares for deeps. Kuro does fine with the Hex on the high ground. A chance to get involved. They put the Echo Slam, but Slayer, he's still alive. Finally, the Winter's Curse comes through and Slayer will go down. But Vega, they're looking to react. They'll turn towards Kuro. He's got the EMZ buying him some time. GH doesn't make it out. Sonic Waves from G finishes him off. The buyback comes out from Slayer. They know that GH does not have buyback. He's down for 2 minutes.
Miracle was not near that fight whatsoever. KuroKy needs to be sure to save himself because he doesn't have buyback. He's a bit more important than GH
This
at the
could be a
moment.
massive opportunity for Vega. They know that they've got this guaranteed 4 versus 5. DD's picked up on Aloha Dance.
They're going all in on items for Liquid. Hex picked up on My Control now too.
Then this is getting into super scary territory for Liquid.
So yep, 4% Ice Blast kill threshold has been received now, but for Zayats, almost Aghanim's finished too, and with that refresher shard. He's very low on mana though, on the AA at the moment.
There we go. Look at that swing around. It's back. So now a 21k lead for Vega Squadron. G.
Dude, that Splinter Blast stun is so sick. They get the Hex onto Morphling. He should be just fine though with that DD.
I mean, that's about it. They just don't have anything else to finish him off. Afterlife has been left in base to deal with the Mega Creep, so he won't be around for the fight. Does have the boots to travel if needed, but that is going to mean there'll be that portion where the base is very vulnerable. As it comes to split push, I guess it's not really because Miracles does not have boots to travel.
He doesn't have boots.
So there isn't going to be any sort of, I mean, base race potential, it's unlikely because of the fact that Miracle doesn't have boots to travel.
Yeah.
He is looking to pick them up next.
Is under attack.
Morphling and Quap split push, or they base push pretty damn hard. It's only really the Troll who does damage. Like we see Viper. Look at the net worth. It's 47, 46, 38, and then 21. That huge gap down between those gigantic 3 cores.
What is, I mean, Kuro, yeah, he's only 3k behind Matumba Man. I can't, this is just some crazy stuff.
Miracle?
Oh no, Miracle.
Kaboom.
And they're looking for more, turning towards Kuro. Kuro turns with a Winter's Curse, but G with that repel is not going to be affected by it. Steps himself away. BKB comes out from Matuma Man. G takes the Nether Ward, jumping in aggressively, looking for mind control. He's got the Decrepifier and the Glimmer Kit to get himself back to safety. And G now turns towards a bigger target, finds Matuma Man, moves in with the Sonic Wave. Double kill for G. They're bringing Liquid down. The buybacks are coming out, but Liquid, they've got 2 without buyback available. Mind control and GH can't get back in the game. Miracle will find the kill on Slayer. But Vega, they've got the numbers advantage, and dare I say, I think Vega may just be able to do it. They're bringing the creep wave in.
Vega's base is getting hit by a single catapult, and now Miracle's botsing in.
Oh, he's got the bots! Oh no!
There's Glyph though.
They do have a Glyph.
And Miracle has no buyback. He's gonna. There's an Ice Blast coming in on here. There's multiple TPs. Miracle's gonna die.
He is. Oh.
That's the game.
That's game.
Vega just won.
They just won. They just beat Mega Creeps and Team Liquid. And they did it with a Carry Morph. Carry Morph is back, boys and girls. Don't believe the Reddit. It's amazing. Go and pick it every game. But you got, it's the team around.
They gotta push the lanes out.
Queen of Pay. I can't believe how this guy's done so much on the quad.
I mean, having these elusive heroes versus just the Earthshaker who's the disables, it was really working out for them.
But Fogged also, let's just note that the game's not over. What's going on, Fogged? I thought we were calling GG.
It's not over yet. They didn't call it yet. They got to push the lanes out. They still got to get to the throne. They still have Mega Creeps to go through.
Oh, he's got a Rapier! Get your Pog champs out, boys and girls. G's got a Rapier.
They've got 70 seconds. Look at Liquid's positioning. All they need to do is now push the lanes out, and Boots will travel back with the rest of the team now. So Bots 2 on the Morphling. He has to push out bottom, make sure that they can't enter. That would be really awkward if Liquid just botses into the base and kills the throne after this.
All right,
They just reclaimed.
She's got the Rapier. They're ready to go. There still is...
There actually is a lot of time. There's 50 seconds
50
now.
seconds.
GH and Mind Control have respawned. Oh my god.
Look how much money Aloha Dancer's got.
This is insane.
Casual, 11k.
They're actually not going to be able to push it in time.
You don't think...
It's 40 seconds. DD now on G. He's doing 730 damage per hit.
Oh no, get that Frost Mage out of there, boys. The creeps are attacking him.
He's got to hide it again. He's hiding it. And there we go. They bots in. It's their time to shine.
There
Can they clean up
is
in
still
time?
25. With a Rapier, you only need a couple of seconds to finish the base. You know.
There's Glyph though. They still have Glyph up.
G, he's also got a double damage. Here we go. This takes down the Nether Ward. They're focusing the tier 4s. Look at this damage. Look at the speed that they take it. Silence is onto him at the Nether Toxin, but G walks out of it. They've exposed the Ancient. They're going in. They're bringing it down low. There's the fortification. GH comes in with the slam. With the Sonic Waves out, G jumps forward. He's beyond godlike as he takes down Mind Control. They're going to do it. Vega Squadron get the victory. They beat Liquid after being mega creeped. And they do it with a Morphling. Oh, hats off to Vega Squadron. What a victory. What a performance.
He only used Morph once, though. He used the hero in a different manner. They used it with the AA Ice Blast.
I mean, the 39th comeback from Mega Creeps. What a comeback indeed. And I bet that was the first time someone's ever won a 60-minute longer game where the carries only used the ult once. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's just crazy, but it worked. It absolutely worked. Having that sort of shotgun build, it certainly added to it. Obviously, overall, as I said, the other players, everyone else on Vega did incredible amounts. Slayer's initiations with the tank.
Yeah, it was really just the way that they played the warding situations and just getting the instant jumps on Miracle, not letting him use the BKBs with the AA Ice Blast combo. I mean, the Ethereal Blade, the shotgun Morphling is still there. It's still a factor when there's so minimal disable.
Wow.
So I guess Morphling's still a hero. He doesn't have Replicate, but he is still
doesn't need
strong.
it. Doesn't need it, apparently. Wow, what a game. Well, 68 minutes in, 43-29. Vega Squadron beating Team Liquid. I mean, what's going to happen in Game 2? I'm sure you guys are excited as we are. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be back after this short ad break. We'll see you then.